tense. So first let's study about its part: present, past, and future. Those who couldn't join yesterday, no problem. You can see today. Please don't send any message in the group. I can see you all are sending messages. So students, you know every three parts have its own four parts. सबके अपने चार parts हैं. First, let's study about indefinite of all. We can also write simple. First, simple. And here third one is also. We can also write it indefinite. So don't be confused. यहाँ पे confused नहीं होना है. Indefinite सबका part है. And you know, in indefinite, in all type of no tenses, there are at least three type of sentences. तीन तरह के जो है sentence हैं. First, affirmative. So you also need to know about its structure of affirmative. Subject. So let's first see the structure of present simple. Verb, first form S or es plus object. Similarly, affirmative structure of past simple, subjects plus verbs, second form plus object. And again, affirmative of the future, subject plus will, shall along with verb, first form and objects. So these are the affirmative structure, affirmative sentence structure of the present simple, past simple and future simple. Similarly, you know that negative sentence is also there. So in negative, in present simple we use do and does as a helping verb. Do, does helping verb की तरह use होते हैं. Not, then verb first form and object. In past simple, subject plus did not, verb first form and object. Similarly, in future, subject plus will, shall plus not, verb first form plus objects. So these are the negative structure, students. Let's see another interrogative. First we use helping verb do, does, then we put subject, then verb first form and object and question mark. In past we put did plus subject, verb first form plus object. Now future, will, shall plus subject, verb first form and objects. So students, you can see the present simple, simple of present indefinite, simple tense of the past and the simple tense of the future. In simple present, you can say present indefinite, you can also call it present indefinite, past indefinite and future indefinite. So you can see the sentences structure. In affirmative, first of all we use, in all affirmative you can see first we use subjects. Just you need to keep the remember, or you can say just see you can notice the changes in the verb, students. Like here in the present indefinite you can see the verb first form and the past indefinite verb second, and in future along with helping verb will, shall, we also use verb first form. In present indefinite negative, do and does. So I have just written the structure, and it is important to remember them. It is important to keep them in the mind, because if you don't remember the structure, if you don't learn the structure, it's not, you always will find it difficult to know translate anything whenever uh, you need to translate, or whenever you will be asked to translate anything. So now we will study related rules, like when we use verb first, in verb first form, when we use s or es, when we use do or does. In past indefinite it doesn't matter, because only there you can see only one helping verb, and this did is used with all subjects. Like in present you can see there are two helping verbs, so you might face confusion when we should use do or when we should use does. But that in past indefinite you need not to be confused, because there is only one helping verb. In as far as will shall is concerned, students, earlier, you know, along with I and we, uh, shall is used along with subject I and we use shall. But in modern English, students, in spoken at least, we can use will with all subjects. आजकल जो स्पोकन इंग्लिश में है, जो विल का जो यूज है सभी सब्जेक्ट के साथ होता है. बट स्टिल इन राइटिंग आई वुड एडवाइस यू टू यूज शैल along with I and we. अभी भी अगर राइटिंग में आप कुछ लिख रहे हो तो उसके साथ आपको आई और वी के साथ किसका यूज करना चाहिए? शैल का यूज करना चाहिए. So these are the structure, students, and if you have noted down, I just wrote it to make you understand. मैंने केवल आपको ये लिखा था समझाने के लिए. So even if you have not written, no problem, because I will send it into the group. So let's just see the rules, students. Let's talk about the rules one by one. Rules को हम थोड़ा देख लेते हैं. So students, let's talk about the present indefinite. Present indefinite की सबसे पहले बात कर लेते हैं. Like you saw that along with verb first form, we also need to s or es sometimes. So when we use s or es in the present indefinite or present simple along with the verb की first form के साथ s और es का यूज कब होता है? So you should keep in mind the formation that if the subject is in third person, subject should be third person, and it should be singular. It should be singular. Like yesterday I discussed that there are three persons: first, second and third. So in first person only two words are there, केवल दो words होते हैं, I and we, and in second person you. So you just need to remember them, and apart from that all words comes under the category of third person. आप सभी words को मान लो क्या हो जाते हैं, वो सब automatically third person बन जाते हैं. So whenever the person is third, or you can say subject is of third person, and it is singular, वो singular भी है, then in present indefinite we use s or es in the verb. Let's understand through the example. Suppose that if I have written the sentence, he dash uh, and option is come and comes. So it's very simple example, students. So many of you must be knowing. So why we should? Many of you must be knowing that we will use comes. So reason why we are adding es? Reason is simple. Not es, students. We are just adding s. E is already there. So we are adding here just s. Reason is that the subject. You can see subject in the first person only there are two words, I and we. So that subject is not here, so it is not first person. In the second person you can also see there is only one word, that is you. So he is not also here. So automatically the he becomes which subject, which person? Third person. And when we talk about he, we are just referring to one person. हम कितने person को refer कर रहे हैं? एक person को refer कर रहे हैं. So it is the थर्ड पर्सन. सब्जेक्ट कौन सा है? थर्ड पर्सन भी है और वो क्या है? सिंगुलर भी है. दैट्स व्हाई वी हैव एडेड s in the subjects to make it singular. So is it clear? One thing also you should keep in mind, students, to all the verbs in the first form in the English are in plural form. वो अपने plural form में होती हैं. To make them singular, we need to add s or es into them. हम उसमें क्या जोड़ते हैं? s और es. While in nouns, it is quite opposite, students. जब nouns होते हैं, so in noun words, to make them plural, we add s or es. For example, see here, boy word is noun. It's a noun word. To make this word plural, we add what? S. इसमें हम क्या जोड़ेंगे? S जोड़ेंगे. Similarly, but it is quite opposite in case of verb. Suppose I have written come, it is a verb. It is in plural form, students. ये plural form में है. इसको हमें singular करने के लिए हमें इसमें क्या जोड़ना पड़ता है? S add करना पड़ता है. So you can keep this rule in mind. To make a noun plural, we need to add S into that word, and to make a verb plural, beg your pardon, to make a verb singular, we add s or es into the verb. उस verb में जोड़ते. So now we were talking about when we use s or es. It should be clear. Listen again. Whenever the subject is third person, subject क्या है? Third person है और सिंगुलर है, तब हम वर्ब में क्या यूज करेंगे? वर्ब जो फर्स्ट फॉर्म है उसमें हम s और es ऐड करेंगे. Is it clear? I think it should be clear. If you have any doubt, you can ask your question. Still pronounce this word like a where, but it is were. Was, were. Abhishek Giri and Khushi Yadav, sounds coming from your side. So please make sure that no sound is coming. And in future, subject will shall
verb ing
be, then verb ing plus objects. So it's continuous, students.
हाँ sir.
Subject
Yes,
is
MR, not
Plus not.
plus
verb.
Verb
Always
ing.
remember, not is placed between the helping verb and main verb. Helping verb main verb के बीच में not का यूज होगा plus object. Similarly in past, subject
was were plus not plus
Verb plus not
ing
plus verb.
verb ing plus objects.
Plus verb.
subject.
So you all please tell me, do I need to write the structure or you all know about the structure?
सर जानते हैं.
Get out
सर plus not plus be.
किसके घर वार्तालाप हो रहा है जी? जगह प्लेस चेंज कर दो. जिसके घर गार्जियन बात कर रहे हैं तो वहां क्यों बैठे? क्या मतलब? Who is sitting there? Again, students, interrogative. We use is plus subject. It should be same. You just know in interrogative you just need to helping verb first in all three and everything will be the same. सब कुछ क्या रहेगा? सेम ही रहेगा. And at the end we use question mark. और अंत में हम क्या यूज करते हैं? Question mark.
Question mark.
So again here students, you just remember in present continuous is used with third person and singular number. is का जो यूज होता है किसके साथ होगा? थर्ड पर्सन सिंगुलर के साथ. am is only used with I word, I subjects, and are is used with the rest of the subjects. Like if I have written, let's also understand was and were. When we use, just speak. Do you want to ask anything?
सर अगर कोई टेंस का सेंटेंस हिंदी में रहेगा तो आप कैसे पहचानेंगे?
बोलो तो हिंदी में
रहा
मालूम
है
है।
वही तो।
हिंदी में पहचानना है तो हिंदी में बोलो, हिंदी में पढ़ लो, क्या दिक्कत है। Now see students, was is used with third person and singular number. सब बताया जाएगा आपको, हिंदी में भी बताया जाएगा। you will be able to understand in Hindi as well. आप हिंदी में भी समझ लेंगे, डोंट वरी। will और shall का जैसा कि आपको पहले बताया गया स्टूडेंट्स, I और V के साथ shall का यूज कर लीजिएगा और बाकी के साथ किसका यूज होगा, will का यूज होगा। So I think structure is there. Again I am telling you, is used with the third person and singular number. I के साथ am का यूज होता है और बाकी के साथ are का यूज होता है। Let me write the subjects and then I will ask question.
ओके सर।
Like if I have written he was going to market. Now you have studied student present indefinite. Now please change this sentence into present indefinite. Can anyone change this into present indefinite negative?
Sir, present indefinite negative.
यस सर।
What will be the present indefinite negative of this sentence?
सर मैं बताऊं?
Please tell. It should be what?
सर प्रेजेंट
Present indefinite negative.
he is not going to market.
He does not
He is not going to market.
Not go to market.
So you should be able to,
सर कंटिन्यू मत बोले ना।
you should try to practice. You should try to practice. No, of changing the
सर
sentence.
कंटिन्यूअस बोले कि इंडेफिनिट।
No, I told you to change into indefinite, not continuous.
Indefinite negative.
Indefinite negative में मैंने बोला था. So he was going to market. So it's present indefinite negative is he does not go to market. So you should try to change one tense into another tense. That will make sure and that will strengthen your command over the tense. Tense का आपका command उससे बढ़ेगा. So students, continuous is very simple. If I have written, suppose that subject is there, option playing cricket. So you just tell me if the tense is present continuous and option is there, is, are and am. So I don't think there should be any problem.
Are.
What will be the answer? Are.
Are.
Suppose that the subject here is she.
Is.
And if subject is I,
M.
it's quite simple. I don't think you all are good, very good already in the tense. And if suppose the tense is past, option is was and then
Sir, where? Sir, was.
along with
Was.
answer is was. Answer is was because with I was is used, and if the third person is
was
थर्ड पर्सन है, सिंगुलर है, तो हम यूज करेंगे उसके साथ भी क्या was का, और बाकी के साथ यूज करेंगे were का. Also remember along with I was is also used. I के साथ भी किसका यूज होता है, was का ही यूज होता है, क्योंकि मैंने यहाँ लिखा है थर्ड पर्सन होना चाहिए, बट इट इज एक्सेप्शन. In past continuous, it is exception that along with I was is also used. थर्ड पर्सन नहीं होने के बावजूद भी I के साथ was का यूज किया जाता है. It is exception. Is it clear, students?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So now one student was saying, sir, how to know how to identify in Hindi. So Hindi में क्या है, कुछ नहीं, we can easily identify the tense into Hindi. In every continuous, if something is going on, like if I am teaching you right now, तो मैं पढ़ा रहा हूँ, so that is which continuous? Present continuous. If I was taking class yesterday, so obviously it's quite obvious that the action was not taking place, it was taking place yesterday. So मैं कल पढ़ा रहा था, so it was the past continuous. And if at the very same time I will be teaching you tomorrow, मैं कल आपको कल पढ़ा रहा हूँगा, so that is the future continuous. that the action would be continue in the future. Action किसमें कब जारी रहेगा? Future में जारी रहेगा. Similarly, we have studied present indefinite. So in present indefinite, any action that takes place on the regular basis, routine works जो हमारा आता है, like I go to school, I take class, all these things. जैसे मैं क्लास में स्कूल में जाता हूँ, मैं क्लास लेता हूँ, क्लास में पढ़ाता हूँ, like all these things. Past indefinite, any action that took place yesterday. जैसे मैंने कल मैं मार्केट गया, मैं कल एक किताब खरीदा. Anything that took place in past. And in future, anything that will take place in future, कोई भी काम जो फ्यूचर में होगा, जैसे मैं कल स्कूल नहीं जाऊंगा, कल मैं क्लास अटेंड नहीं करूंगा, all these things are in future. I will tell you about the usage. इनका usage
परफेक्ट बताइए.
परफेक्ट की बात कर लेते हैं. इसके यूसेज के बारे में हम बात करेंगे, क्लास उसके ऊपर मैं लूंगा. When the present indefinite is used, when the past indefinite, when future indefinite is used, we will talk about this. So as far as structure is concerned, now perfect. Time to study about the perfect. So do you know the structure of perfect, or I need to write?
Yes,
Because-
sir. Have in
Because
present.
I will send, because in the group I will send the structure. So I don't think it is good for you to waste time while writing the structure on the board. Board पे structure लिख के time waste करना ठीक नहीं है.
Yes, sir.
I will send in the group.
तो
For your just
present perfect.
remember, just in present perfect we use has, have, and past perfect we use had, verb third form, and future perfect remember we use shall,
Has been or
will
shall.
plus have, verb third form. So in brief I have written
हिंदी के लिए.
any work that has been completed, its work is complete, so we use present perfect. कोई काम पूरा हो चुका है, पूरा हो गया है. कोई काम जो पास्ट में पूरा हो गया था, कल 2 बजे तक मैं अपना काम पूरा कर लिया था, it means the work had been completed in past, so वो past हो
मतलब
जाएगा.
या रहेगा तब.
Yes.
मतलब या ये रहेगा तब. तो सर एक सेंटेंस है, थोड़ा उस पर ट्रांसलेट कीजिए. तब मेरा दोस्त सोया है, तो इसके लिए या तो है, तो फिर इसको क्यों कंटिन्यूअस में बनाएंगे?
सर आवाज नहीं आ रही है आपकी. सर आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही है.
नहीं आ रही है. सर आपकी आवाज नहीं आती है.
नेटवर्क प्रॉब्लम.
अभी भी नहीं आ रही है.
आ रही है.
अब आ रही है.
Okay. Now one student has asked that मेरा भाई सोया है या है आया है, तो इसमें प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट क्यों नहीं? Because this sentence is not in any tense. It is showing the state students. एक अवस्था को दिखा रहा है, जैसे मेरा भाई बीमार है, मेरा भाई सोया है, मेरा भाई खड़ा है. So ये these are not tense, ये tense नहीं है. Like so
Yes sir.
हम उसको बनाएंगे my brother is sleeping, उसका ट्रांसलेशन हो जाएगा my brother is, क्योंकि ये एक्शन नहीं दिखा रहा है, जस्ट ये देखा है कि वो कोई कंडीशन में, कोई स्थिति में है. सो हम उसका जीरेंड का वहां पे यूज होता है. पार्टिसिपल क्यों से बनाते हैं. नाउ स्टूडेंट यू सी.
यस.
सो स्ट्रक्चर मैंने ब्रीफली यहाँ पे लिख दिया है, प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट का, पास्ट परफेक्ट का और फ्यूचर परफेक्ट का. So in here has and have student has come. आप देखो यहाँ पे has और have का यूज है. So has is used with the third person and singular number. has का जो यूज होता है थर्ड पर्सन के साथ और सिंगुलर नंबर के साथ यूज होता है. बाकी के साथ has का यूज होता है. पास्ट परफेक्ट में had का जो यूज है, had is used with all subjects. सभी सब्जेक्ट के साथ इसका यूज होता है had का. And as far as shall, future perfect is concerned,
shall will.
Again, when the subject is
I और we के साथ shall.
shall have का यूज कर लीजिएगा, and with the rest of the subject you can use verb third form. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
In tense, you just need
Yes,
to
sir.
you need to have the command over changing the one tense into another tense. Students, आपके अंदर ये कैपेबिलिटी होनी चाहिए कि एक टेंस को हम दूसरे टेंस में कैसे आसानी से चेंज करेंगे, and that will be only possible when you have clearly remember or learnt all the structure. जब आपके दिमाग में सभी स्ट्रक्चर क्लियरली है, बिल्कुल क्लियर है, सब याद है. So students, perfect is also complete, and I will give you such exercise. हम exercise आपको इस तरह का देंगे. And now it's time to present perfect continuous. Also, let's finish it. Let me check the time. We have 4 minutes, students. Perfect continuous has, have, been, verb ing. In this one, had plus been, verb ing, and in future shall,
will have been plus verb.
सर आपका आवाज रुक गया.
तब नहीं आ रहा है आवाज.
सर आवाज नहीं आ रही है.
सर आवाज रुक गई.